we live? Hey, maybe so, yes, no. What do I do with my hands?
Yes, we're there. We're there. We're totally there. Hopefully.
There it is. There we are. 5 seconds
Oh,
in.
music.
We live.
Music. Forgot about the music part.
Yeah, Facebook's going to kick us off now.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, what is going on? Grammars, what's going on? That's probably not even a thing, is it?
Yep,
Calling
it
them
is.
grammars? Is it?
Is it?
It is now.
Okay. What's up, grammars?
Who made that one
What's
up?
going
Do
on?
it for the IG?
Yeah, do it for the gram. I know that's a thing. Is it still a thing, though?
For the gram?
Is it still
I
a
don't know.
thing?
It used to be for the Vine.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
then it was
And then
for
it
the
turned-
Snap.
Yeah.
Now it's for
Do
the
it for the
gram.
Now it's for the gram. Now
Yeah.
they don't do for the Facebook. They don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Because only old people use
Yeah.
Facebook.
Because only old people use Facebook. Yes. That's our intern
Like-
over there letting me know what I
like-
already know.
You mean like a good chunk of our watchers that are
Yes.
watching this on Facebook Live?
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, what is
Yeah.
going on? I am one of your hosts today of Freestyle Friday. I am Kadimah.
I'm Casey. I mean Jacob.
So, guys, welcome to exactly. Welcome to Freestyle Friday, guys. We are going to cover one of the things we love the most. It is food, and this is, if you ask me, this is International Prep for Your Food Week,
It is.
and this is a great topic. It's a little early, I think, but you know what? We couldn't do it after it because then
Yeah.
there's just no
It'd
way
be
of going
too
back.
late.
So we
It'd
got to
just be
talk.
weird.
We got to head through this right now. We got to talk about this right now, and we need to just go through it, okay? We just need to have the conversation, and we need to prime your appetites, okay? So we're going to talk about some of our favorite things, okay, leading up to this point, all right? And then after that, we're going to talk strategy and tell you what to do, okay, to make it out of this holiday without gaining everything you've worked for
There's
this
a
entire
strategy.
year. Hey, hey,
It
hey.
is possible.
What is up, my
Hey,
lady?
Alicia.
So, favorite things. Okay, let's start out with. I'm just gonna start with dessert because it's on my mind right now. So pie, okay, and particularly for me, I have a dedicated Cool Whip container that's just for me.
Like the tub.
The tub, not
tub,
the little one,
Not the spray.
not the
That's
spray
not
stuff.
enough.
Okay, I'm talking about a tub.
The tub.
It's for me. Okay,
Just the tub.
and what you do. The strategy is to go on a drive with my cousins and come back and eat everything. Okay, good. We're going to talk about that, Sergio, because that's part of my strategy is to go over your house, too. Mm-hmm. I forgot. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going over the Carales house. For sure. Don't act like I'm not. As long as I can see still a butter. That is correct.
Yeah.
A butter injected. We're going to talk about this. Yes, Chris, this is very important, okay?
Very important.
Very, very important. So I digress. One tub for me, okay? And then one pie for me, okay? All right? And then everybody else can share all the other pies, but because I need to cover that pie in so much Cool Whip, you cannot see the pie. Okay? So when I put my fork in there and I go, wow, there's pie under here. That's what it should be like.
It's like a little surprise.
That is correct.
You really think you're just eating the Cool Whip.
That's
but
how you do
no.
it, okay? You start there. You start with the pie, okay? What else we got? I like the macaroni and cheeses. I like the green bean casseroles. I like the broccoli rice casseroles. I like the sweet potato stuff. I like the stuffing. I like the fried.
The everything.
Okay? Did you get the
Everything.
point there? We like everything. This is the one time. I don't want to say the one time, but look. This is literally a national holiday, okay? So you're supposed to eat everything, all right? And I encourage you to do so.
Yes.
Eat everything.
Your nutritionist is saying enjoy the day.
Okay?
Your
Enjoy
nutritionist
it.
is also very anti-dairy. But guess where I put on everything?
Dairy.
I gravy that stuff up all over the place. Besides desserts, because that's I'm not into that. But if it's not a dessert, you can expect a ton of gravy on it. Okay, gravy that mess up.
There's never enough.
There's never enough gravy.
Okay, there's never
literally not enough gravy.
And I need you to think past that first meal. I need you to plan for your second meal of the day. Okay, your first meal is you do the traditional plate, and you kind of, okay. Then the next one, you start making sandwiches with the rolls. Okay, you
get
start
creative.
putting macaroni and cheese on there with a piece of ham, with a piece of turkey.
Just making combos. Doesn't even
Okay?
matter what it is.
That's right.
It all mix and
that's right.
matches.
If you're like me, and you may not be. Okay, you throw a little bit of canned. Yeah, I said it. The canned cranberry sauce. I don't need the fancy one that you looked up in the Good Housekeeping magazine to tell me
Yeah,
about.
the Pinterest recipes.
Oh, that's good, Jimbo. That's good. Look, but this is the time, okay? You plan what you're going to enjoy, the chocolate pie. Bryce, Moen.
Pie!
Better have my pie when you get back.
Pie!
Better have my pie.
Pie!
So it better be there.
It's just
Look,
pie.
but in my case, it's going to be fried turkey. It's going to be fried turkey, and it's going to be fried turkey, okay? It's going to be a lot of it. Here's what I want you to understand. I am not playing. He ain't playing. We talking about taking it down. You take it down, okay? You take this day down. You eat everything you want, okay? Here's my schedule, approximately, okay? It may change a little bit. I got a little run to do in the morning.
Thursday morning. Thanksgiving morning.
Thanksgiving morning,
Thanksgiving
this is
morning.
Thanksgiving
Not-
Day prep,
yeah.
okay? Got a little Thanksgiving run to do. After that Thanksgiving run, for my grammars out there, we're going right to... We're going right after that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to ice a little bit in the pool. After that, okay, I got to make sure that the turkey has been sitting at room temperature for a little bit, okay, because it's going to get fried. It's going to get Cajun buttered, injected, okay, all the butter in there, Cajun seasoning on the outside. After that, it's going to get fried. After it gets fried, we're going to eat. After we eat, I'm going to take a rest because I'm
Take a
not ready
nap.
for dessert. Then I'm going to get up. I'm going to eat some pie. Better not touch my Cool Whip. After that,
You know who you are.
you know who you are. After that, I'm coming back. Okay? I'm going to eat another plate. Okay? After that, I'm going to eat some more pie. After that, it's probably going to be the afternoon at some point.
That was all before 3 o'clock.
That's correct.
Just so you're aware.
After that, may have a cocktail. Okay? After that, I'm going to have another plate. After that, I'm going to have some more pie. This is what this day is made for.
We're now at 5 p.m. only.
That is correct. Okay?
Just so you're aware.
You have to plan your day accordingly. Okay? Maybe after that, I'll be at Sergio's. Who knows? Okay? Because Sergio's going to have some food. Thanks, Sergio.
knows?
I know what's going on. Don't play with me, man. Let's see. We got some.
Yeah.
This is the most emotion I see. Hey, when it comes to food, we don't play.
Don't play.
Yeah. It's all about the food. We live to eat.
Yes. So after
Live to eat.
after all that, okay. At some point the day is going to end. Okay.
Sadly.
Okay. At
Very
some
sadly.
point, you're going to, we don't want you to. Well, if you manage to do it in one day, eat everything so much that you're tired of it by the next day, congratulations, you fulfilled your Thanksgiving duties. Okay. But if you're like, oh man, I didn't really get to eat a lot yesterday, you did it wrong. Okay. Because this topic is about throwing that junk away after it. I need you to think past the meal itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you to think that this ain't going on for 4 or 5 days.
Better not.
Okay? You got to get all that junk in there that you want that day. Okay?
Throw it out the window.
Get rid of it. Okay? Maybe there's a couple things you could keep. You could keep like some turkey.
You can keep turkey. Leftover sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You could keep some ham.
No problem.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that extra mashed potatoes, that extra macaroni and cheese, that extra stuffing, it's got to
gravy.
go.
Get it out.
It's got to go.
Got to go.
And the pie, figure out a way to get rid of it. Okay? Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. Pie's a hard thing for me to throw away. It is.
It takes a lot of love to make some pie.
I mean,
and
and
that's
then-
a lot of love you're just having to throw out the window.
It's hard.
It's tough.
Okay?
It's tough. But you're gonna do it anyways.
But you can do it. You can do it. And the strategy is to eat so much of it that you're tired of it. That's my strategy. But I already know myself. I'm probably not going to be tired of it by Friday. So, in regular fashion, I got to throw that junk away.
Got to.
You got to throw it away.
Got to.
That's the hard part. But this is based upon if you're in a place where, we have some goals for next year that that we can mess up by extending this time too long. You have to plan to reel that in a little bit. Now, maybe you're at a place of maintenance, right? Like, meaning you don't have any specific fitness-related goals, or and that's including body composition. You may not eat as much on one day, and you could kind of sprinkle in some of those Thanksgiving foods over the next couple days. But I encourage you to kind of make a plan so that beforehand, so that you can stick to it as much as possible.
Yeah.
What do you?
Saturday is the cutoff day. Period. Saturday's the day. If you're having, if you're not like us and you're not eating 20,000 calories on Thursday, let's say you're eating a normal meal, maybe just a slightly more than what you normally would, and you do that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, that's fine. Once again, you're not eating 20,000 calories in one day like we definitely will. You can sprinkle that in, like you said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday a little bit. Saturday, that's it. It's done. No matter what you have, unless it's some lean turkey, some lean ham that you could eat for the next week, everything else, gotta throw it out. Sunday's the day. Get your meal prep in, get your groceries done, get back on track. You have to get back on track.
Yep.
Way too often. You all have heard it. We've heard it. Start of January comes around, man, I gained 20 pounds over the holidays, or I gained 10 pounds over the holidays. It's because you kept it going. Once Thanksgiving hits, Thursday, you're good. Friday, you're good. Saturday, you're good. Sunday, back to it.
Yep.
You have to. You have to.
If you think about this, right, we had the quarantine 20 or the COVID-19, whatever you wanted to call it, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you spent the rest of the year getting to that point, and then Thanksgiving weekend, you put it all back on. You're going to be pretty upset with yourself. So I encourage you to kind of have a plan around that. I think that the best way to do that is, pick your favorites, right? And thoroughly enjoy your favorites. Don't waste any time excess with calories that are just like, they're not your favorites.
Yeah.
I know that
Get
should
rid
make
of
sense, but sometimes you go, well, I've tried this last year and I didn't really like it. Maybe I'll try it one more time, etc., etc.
wasteful.
Don't do it. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay?
If you don't like green bean casserole, but you're still giving it a shot every year, why?
Yeah, don't do that.
That's like 200 calories that you could spend on something else that you
Don't do
actually
it.
enjoy eating.
Yeah, don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
You just don't do it.
If you have multiple places to go, pick your favorites and leave the rest.
That's
Pick
tough.
your favorites and leave the rest.
Yeah.
Or, I hate to say this, but eat a couple, put enough bites on there that that's going to satisfy that person that you're going over to that house for Thanksgiving. Okay? Do what you can to combat that, make them happy, and still fulfill your duties and all that stuff. Okay?
Yeah. Some feelings may get hurt.
Yeah,
It
that's
may
part of it.
happen.
That's part of it.
It's-
If you do have it's also a great idea that if you know that you're going to thoroughly exceed what you plan to do, maybe you get a workout in the morning. Treat it like a normal day. I mean, I know a lot of gyms and things are going to be closed, but there's no sense in saying that you can't go for a walk or a run or something beforehand to kind of get ready and kind of stoke up that appetite a little bit
Yeah.
before the lunch or late afternoon or dinner. I don't know how you could wait till dinner though. I just don't know.
It's madness.
I just don't know.
It's madness.
It's always been around lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback off that. If you know you eat lunch and you have to do your prep, Kadimah has to do his prep so they can have lunchtime. He's going to get up a normal day, go work out. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. If you don't like running, go for a walk. None of us really like walking. Go for it anyways. 30 minutes.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how much, number one, it helps. And even after you eat, I've done this multiple times because I go past the limiter.
We're professional eaters.
I go past the limiter, so I got to go outside and start walking.
Yeah.
It's sad, okay? But this is a multiple Thanksgiving. I've eaten 5 Thanksgivings in one day before, and I'm talking full plates and dessert at each place. So I've mastered the technique of digesting as much food as possible in one day. and this is how you do it. Okay, you get a little walk in between, and then go back and lay on the couch. Okay, that's what you got to do. It's just part of it.
A nap is key.
Yes,
Got to have that nap.
it's how you refuel.
Yeah.
Okay, it's how you refuel. But enjoy the day. Favorite holiday for me. This is my favorite holiday, hands down. The least amount of pressure of anything. It's just there's no real schedule. You can play board games. You can relax. You just enjoy each other's time. You eat lots of good food, and you're just appreciative. You get to kind of look back. And this year, man, be appreciative for all the things that you get to be appreciative for. That's it. I mean, this holiday for me is top. Christmas is great. There's some little pressures on that, but
There's pressure on Christmas.
Thanksgiving is just too good, man.
And going back to the thought of you have to go to several different Thanksgivings and you don't want to. Well, this is kind of your year. If you don't want to do multiple Thanksgivings, you don't have to.
Oh yeah.
There are some pros and cons to the Rona, okay? And saying, hey, I don't want to come over because I'm afraid. Nobody's gonna argue with you. They're gonna be like, okay, I get it. Like, you don't have to tell them I told you that you said that, but I'm just saying, if you don't want to go travel a bunch for Thanksgiving, this is like your year to use that as a great excuse.
Yep. And if you have Thanksgiving plans, I know a lot of people do. They're going to travel and stuff like that. So for you guys, you may have like a little dinner or a nice dinner, and then you'll be done with it. And so you're already kind of hooked up. You're already kind of good to go. For the rest of us who are planning to go somewhere else, just be mindful. I mean, depending on your circumstances, we have a goal that's set up for March of next year. And so for us, we do have to kind of keep on track and enjoy ourselves, but also continue to have the goal in mind. If you, because of COVID and because of some other factors, you haven't met your physical fitness goals, or whether it's or size goal or whatever it is, you still need to keep these things in mind, because the overall theme of this and why we're talking about throwing it away is that this is supposed to be a lifestyle for you. So this isn't just this moment in time, like I got to get these 10 pounds off. I got to get these 15 pounds off. It's really what it's going to be like going forward, right?
Process.
Next year.
It never ends.
Yes, next year, March, when we look back and we went through that quarantine time, where are you at from there, right? Couple years later or a couple months later, and you're getting ready for summer and things are starting to normalize again, are you still going to be looking back and wishing that changed? There's a lot of changes and a lot of things you can do from this point forward, right? If you really think about and plan and treat this like this is not going to end until they put me in a casket.
Yeah.
Which sounds kind of crazy, but you're going to work, right? You're going to take a shower,
You're gonna
right?
brush your
You're going
teeth.
to brush your teeth.
Hopefully.
I mean, you're going to take care of yourself, right? You're going to put deodorant on. You're going to do all those hygienic things, hopefully for the rest of your life. Treat this like it's one of them, because it is.
It is.
Because it is.
It is.
So you just have to do that. It's just part of it. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself. Every weekend I enjoy myself. I plan for it. I'm a little bit more lax on the weekend, but I plan for it, right? During the week, if there is something that comes up, that's okay. I do that too. There's things that are going to happen, but don't act like they're not in your control.
You can
That's
control it all.
just shooting it straight.
Yeah.
If you want a handful of goldfish or some pretzels or somebody's corn salsa and you want some chips and you want homemade salsa,
Yep. Plan for it.
plan for it. Put it in
plan.
there. Okay?
You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready.
That's correct.
It's kind of our motto.
It is. It very much is. And the funny thing is that the longer you do this, the easier it becomes, the more natural it becomes.
Habit.
Of just staying in this kind of course of time. You just have to do it. We encourage you that if you're not getting help in this area of nutrition or fitness or wellness, and you don't know what to do, get some help. We have a great nutrition coach here in-house, but if you know somebody else or you want to inquire with somebody else, make sure it's somebody that matches your goals. And what I mean by that is they're walking the walk and talking the talk. That would be the place that I would start. if you can do that, get a consultation and figure out what they're about, because any good nutrition coach can help give you the things and the tools that you need necessary, but also cater it towards your lifestyle, right? That's important too. You shouldn't have to change, every single fabric. You're going to have to change things, but if you didn't like vegetables before, and you're probably not going to necessarily like vegetables now, there may be some encouragement to try something, but
Or an alternative.
yeah, or an alternative, but
Supplements.
it's not going to be changing everything. Hey, I know you like steak and you can't stand chicken. You get sick every time you eat chicken, but you're eating chicken only now going forward, and canned tuna. That's not what it's going to be. That's not what it's going to be.
It's just like working out. There's no one perfect form of working out. The perfect form of working out is you working out.
Yes.
And staying active.
Yes.
Exact same thing with nutrition. There's no
Yes.
perfect form of nutrition. It's what gets you the best results. What do you enjoy? What gets you the results?
Yes, absolutely.
So, got to find it.
Yes. If
Need
I'm gonna summarize it, well, even before we get there, let's talk real quick. What do you got going for Thanksgiving? What's your plan, knowing that you got several places to eat on Thanksgiving?
So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing's changing. Once again, Thursday, we're gonna go ham on food. It's gonna happen. We're gonna eat all the food. Friday, still staying with some family. Once again, Friday, I'm probably gonna eat a lot of food. That's gonna happen. But in preparation for that, this weekend, every weekend we have a cheat meal. At least one pretty big cheat meal. This weekend, no cheat meal, because I know next Thursday, Friday, it's coming 2 days in a row. So no cheat meal this weekend. I'll enjoy my Thursday, Friday quite a bit. I'm still going to work out Thursday morning, Friday, twice a day. I'll be back here on Saturday. Saturday's my cutoff date. That's what I'm saying to myself. Saturday, it all ends, because I know my Thursday, Friday are even more than a regular cheat meal. They're basically 2 cheat days. That's what that's going to be. But if I know in advance that I'm going to be basically off the wagon for those 2 days, I can start planning now, which I've already started planning this week. Stay on track of it for the next 7 days, however many days it is, have my 2 days, and then bam, right back to it. Yeah, I may gain an extra pound or so from right now to next Monday. I may gain an extra pound or two. That's okay. That doesn't mean I have to lose an extra pound or two immediately. It's going to come off because my habits are there, my lifestyle's there. I'm going to get back to normal. So don't think, hey, maybe you did eat just a little bit more than what you thought you were going to. That's fine. As long as you have those plans in place to know that you're going to get back on track, you're going to get back to normal. No problem. You're going to get back to the goal process of wherever it is you're going. It's a journey. There's no destination. It's a journey. When you live this kind of lifestyle of continuously progressing, bettering yourself, making yourself healthier and healthier, it never ends. So knowing that, there's going to be highs and lows. But as long as you're continuously going in that right direction, you're going to be just fine.
Is there any particular reason why you're prepping for this? Is there something that is coming up, or is this is just regular? You're just preparing for the holiday, etc.
I know the holidays are always tough. I'm the nutrition coach. I know all the information. I know how the body reacts. I'm going to eat a lot. That's how it is. I'm going to eat a lot. But knowing that I'm going to eat a lot, I try my best to prep in advance and then get back on track right afterwards. There's no way for me to just shut it off, especially when you travel. Traveling is extremely hard. You're out of your environment. You're not eating the same kind of meals. Your schedule's all off. Maybe you're sleeping in more. You're staying up later, or family and friends want this, and it's not always feasible to prep your own food and have it stored in the kitchen and everybody else is doing the other thing. It's tough. Traveling makes it more difficult. But once again, if you're staying on track beforehand, afterwards, it's going to be fine. It's all going to level out. That's my plan, because I know traveling is difficult. It's extremely difficult. Besides Chelsea and myself, nobody else really lives the same kind of lifestyle that we do. And it's even tough because we're surrounded by everybody who doesn't live that same kind of lifestyle. So fridge space is hard to come by. So I'm not going to be able to make my own meals and put them in the fridge and eat them wherever I want. It's just challenging.
Yeah, I guess, really for me, there is some fitness related goals I kind of put an additional focus on, because I have in mind that what I do now is going to affect what I do in a couple months. So that adds a little extra fire to it. And I encourage you, for me, this kind of helps keep me grounded, is I have to have something to chase. I think if I'm not chasing, something fitness related or something that's goal centric, it's harder for me to make the smaller decisions to not do this or to not do that. But let's say you don't have anything fitness related, or you don't have a specific goal. You just I just want to look good 24/7, 365, or I just want to be able to basically do what I want, drink the amount of wine that I'm usually used to drinking, okay, and not make any true changes. Then you already know what to do. You're already a seasoned veteran and a pro. But if you're not satisfied with where you are, then you do need to make some changes.
Yep.
There's just no way around it. Okay, you can't do the same thing and expect a different result.
Madness.
You can't. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But if you haven't thought about that, I would get some type of specific fitness goal or specific goal that you can kind of attach yourself to, and that'll help you stay on track, because you want to make it. You want to make that.
It's
thing.
not about what you want now; it's what you want most.
Yeah.
But you got to know what you want most.
Yep.
In order so you can make those changes
Yes.
of what you want now.
Yep. I guess if I was to summarize this, eat the wonderful things that you want. Cut yourself off by Saturday at the latest. Okay? Get rid of that food. Find somebody that doesn't have a Thanksgiving dinner. Invite more people over. Or, okay, wait. Scratch that.
Make to-go dishes.
Make to-go dishes for people and give them to them.
Give them away.
Okay? Give them away. Get rid of that stuff quickly, right? If you have some favorites, hoard them. I mean, that's what I'd do. You can just be honest.
A lot of stuff will freeze for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're disciplined enough to freeze it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Save it for 2 weekends from the next and have it as your cheat meal or something like that. It'll last.
It will.
It'll last.
I've done it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It'll last.
Ate it.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
In
just
2
fine.
weekends, it's gonna be just as good.
Yes.
After
Maybe
you freeze
be
it.
better.
Maybe because it'll get to marinate.
I know.
I can't even wait for 2 weeks.
I'm hungry.
Man.
So, guys, if you like the show today, I encourage you to share, like it, actually, or love it. Put like a love thing,
Yeah.
even if you don't love
Or
it,
even
just
a
do it
care.
anyway. Okay? Yeah, put a care.
Put the Care
something.
Bear on.
Put a haha. Okay? Put an angry, whatever you want.
Whatever
Put
it
something.
is, yeah.
Share it to your friends. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube here shortly. At some point today, my intern's going to do that.
I wonder who that is.
And then we encourage you to, we're not going to have a show next week. So this is early, but happy Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family. If you don't have a place to stay or you don't have a meal to eat, please comment, and we would love to help you out in any way possible. If you know somebody that's going to be spending some time alone, I don't necessarily know if we're going to be bringing them, in this COVID time, but we would love to provide a plate or, a warm meal for that person. We have plenty of people that would love to share and help them out. So with that, we're signing off. I am Kadimah. I'm one of your hosts today,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you not next week,
Not the next week.
but the next week after that.
Next week.
All right. Bye, guys. All right. We're still live.